Hello everybody, welcome back! After going through a ton of bullshit trying to fix a minor issue that I could not actually fix, I'm back. After going through a ton of bullshit trying to... Yep, I am here, Joel, don't worry. I am still here. Hang on, let me edit a couple of things. Unfortunately, with the capture card setup, is I have to set this up manually. In the meantime, listen to the pretty music. Alright, let's make sure that's all set. Come on, come on. Okay, are we good? Alright, we're good. Whoop. Alright, here we go. Hopefully it resumes me in a decent spot. So how are we doing, Joel? Alright. So last time we were here, we just finished up on the Pharos and we defeated the Thorian. Joel says, we are okay. Good, good. Better than being bad. So my hope is to get through Vermeer tonight, maybe Novaria, and depending on how quick I get through things, maybe we'll even finish up one tonight. Not even sure. Depends. Alright, let's talk to Rex again.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Amen to that, Rex.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra.
As you do in an RPG, you loot.
That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big.
Sounds like we got a smuggling operation.
Value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But They were no match for us.
Joel says, I ordered a pizza. Nice. Joel came prepared.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I had...
What kind of pizza did you get, Joel?
But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week.
Joel says not here yet. Yeah, but it's coming.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, I'm trying to decide how much I want to say screw it and try to go to Vermeer. No, cheese, nice.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be an officer in the first place?
It's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
It's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man, too.
Hey, Griff. What's up, man? How you doing?
We don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training.
Volume is lower than last time. Are you talking about
He hates
my
me.
volume or game volume? Because if that's the game volume, I can fix that pretty easily.
He wouldn't like you, Commander.
Volume is lower than last time. Are you talking about my volume or? Oh yeah, I can fix that. Hang on a minute. That better?
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Good, glad to hear it.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't
Thankfully,
mean
with
you
the game
should.
capture, with
I don't need to stoop
with
to Saren's
installing the
levels.
capture card, I have a lot more control
Neither do
on
you,
how I
Garrus.
can on volume.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to do something just to shift up my Paragon points. Well, should I, or should I go on to Vermeer? Oof. I should be fine. Shouldn't have any issues with this. You know what? I'm gonna risk it.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh boy, here we go.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Alright. Okay, Vermeer. Here we go. So far, I'm appreciating that the council is reasonable. They typically are. It's just when it's situations that they don't want to completely bet on is when they're not reasonable. Which is where things get a little dicey. That will change though when we get to further along.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
And
There's
yes,
an Alliance
Admiral Hackett is
training ground
voiced
where we
by
test weapons
voice
and
actor is voiced
technology
many
in
people.
live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
I would do more of the side quests, but unfortunately, in my opinion, one is probably the least enjoyable side quest out of any of them, so that's why I'm not really even bothering with them. Trust me, in 2, it's imperative that you do a lot of side quests. From 2 on, side quests are going to become vital. Whereas here, they're a little more than window dressing.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. You've got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Alright, I'm gonna mess with the freaking Mako again. Jeez. Doesn't help that the Mako's controls, like I said, are absolute shit. You know, whatever. I can't see. There we go. before someone mentioned it, yes, this does kind of look like Telos from Knights of the Old Republic, or the Star Wars in general. Is Telos is still canon? Oh, this is a great start. Vigorous says if I had to choose between Kotor and Kotor 2, I'll pick the latter. Same Vigorous. I would pick Kotor 2 over 1. Not to say I don't like 1, I really do love 1, but I would just pick 2. A lot more things in 2 that I love than I do in 1. Mostly because the dark side choices make a bit more sense in 2 than the dark side choices in 1. Yeah. Yeah, I can't decrypt that locker, which is unfortunate. Well, to be fair, in 2 you have a lot more options with dark side. Maybe one day I'll do a Renegade playthrough of this. That would be something. Oh, don't tell me. Buzzing, from what I've seen, they weren't as childish as they were in 1. There is some. Oh, that's bosses. There are some really cruel dark side choices in 1 that are late in the game but really interesting nonetheless. But yeah, there are some really interesting. There are some interesting ones in 2 as well. A lot more interesting ones. It also helps that your crewmates react to that dark side choices a lot more. I mean, that is the reason there is the influence system, which I'm actually glad they added into. So it's a lot more easy to follow. Alright, let's we're gonna get through Vermeer.
There's the artillery, Shepard.
God, I cannot wait till 2 so I can actually
That's
efficiently
a big gun.
so I can efficiently use my
You
dynamics.
find the off button.
Rax, help, help! says, I can completely understand the Exile go on dark side because of Crest, but sadly Lucas while defends good potential in dark side outcomes. To be honest, I love the light side ending of 2.
I'm reading that the grid is
I like the
down,
dark
Commander.
side part of it too, but I like the idea of what the Exile has to go through. I think my biggest... Joel says, I mean, that's Star Wars, that's how the franchise works. And another thing I'll comment on in that regard, a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people use KOTOR 2 as an example of why Grey Jedi are a thing in Star Wars. And there's a bit of an issue with that. And that's that Knights of the Old Republic 2 completely destroys that idea. Like, it to the point where if you were to... Wait, did I shut that thing off? Didn't I? Like, if you were to... Did I not open the gate? Oh. When it comes to Knights of the Old Republic 2, the great... 2 is probably one of the main things in Star Wars that completely closes the lid on that as an idea. Because so many people point to the Council, but the game also comments on... It says the prime example how the Grey Jedi don't work. That too. But also the Council, it isn't... The Jedi itself are an idea, and even though the Council are a thing, they themselves are part of the problem. They have gotten stagnated. I mean, there is a reason that the Mandalorian Wars did turn out the way they did. I mean, the reason they didn't want to get involved in the war in the first place is because they misinterpreted a vision, like, hint, hint, what happened with the prequel trilogy. The Jedi itself are an idea, but like any idea, they have to go through variations. And they have to be modified. Joel says, don't toss an entirely mostly good system because of a few bad apples. Exactly. And say whatever you will about Revan. And yes, he did actively try to challenge the Council. Yes, he did. However, of course, he inevitably has his own issues. You know, I should probably say. Joel says Jedi ideal good, morally justifiable most of the time. Sometimes a few bad apples spot to prevent morally evil, destroy a planet, and moral justification. See the difference, yeah. There's not a lot of black and white in Star Wars. Hell, even Knights of the Republic 2, when it deals with the middle ground, it always goes with it with the idea that it always leans further to one side. So really the idea of middle ground, especially in terms of the Force, isn't really that much of a factor. I mean, say whatever you will about Kreia, but she does inevitably lean more toward one side. And she has faults because of that. A lot of her philosophy is majorly flawed because of it. In fact, I think just adding the name Light caused most of the confusion. That too. Baker says, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, Joel. I didn't see that. In the original trilogy, there was no such thing as the light side. It was the Force and the dark side. So the idea of the Force is naturally light. Just say the natural order of things in the dark side, which is unnatural, as Palpatine would say, yeah. And again, if you want to factor in Revan, which you could, the Old Republic even goes further with that, and he kind of, that gets the better of him in the end. Because he tries to, oh wow, okay. Making sure I'm all set up before I go any further. Hell, if you want morally gray, Joel says, I think another thing that trips people up is the ideas of death, but death is part of the Force, and for it is a natural part of life. Cheating death is, yeah, exactly, shit. Yeah, exactly, Joel. Yep. And if you want to get morally gray, probably the thing you're going to get most out of that is probably the Mandalorians. Like, the most morally gray thing you're ever going to find in Star Wars is probably the Mandalorians. But even they have their own good moments and their bad. I mean, Mandalore the Ultimates, Boba Fett, the legends of that. I'm sure if Red were here, he'd be. I can hear Red rolling his eyes as I say Boba. I will say, too, I also love the Mandalorian Wars, especially because, not necessarily because of the idea of the middle ground, but I love the idea of just how grim that war was. Joel says, okay, but at the end of the day, they don't necessarily mess with the powers of the dark, so it's very unnatural. Yeah. That might be part of the Force, but the circumstances around those deaths are not natural. Yeah, that too. At least not all the time. That is also a good point.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain...
Especially if we bring in things like Exar Kun, who tried to become immortal, and, well, he got his spirit sealed in a tomb because of it. Which would not funny enough become his first appearance in, post-Empire. I didn't realize that until way late. Okay, I hope like hell that this works.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
Exar's backstory is explained in the Tales of the Jedi comic, then is
we are the
Jedi
reinforcements.
Academy trilogy. Yep.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Hang on a minute, folks.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Just drop it. He'll be fine.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
Joel says, that's what makes the Sith evil at the end of the day, is their fear of death and trying to hold on to life by any means necessary. Death is an inevitable part of life. Holding on to life isn't. It just leads to suffering, living unhealthy. Yeah, that's unique when you get a Sith who's accepting death. Yep, like Darth Vectivus. Alright, so a potential cure for the genophage, and of course Rex naturally is up in arms about that.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard.
Or Darth Martin literally became one
Between
force.
friend
Yep, that
and
too.
foe are
Him
getting
too.
a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed.
Oh, thank God.
These Krogan are slaves of Saren. Puppets, tools to be used and discarded. Is that what you want for your people?
No, we were tools for the Council once. Thank us for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Phew. So, fun fact, if that didn't go well, I would have had you would kill Rex. And of course, that's one of the major first decisions, that if you kill him, that's going to have lasting consequences in the next 2 games to come. You know, I think another point of confusion is the whole anger issue. The point is that we acknowledge that, yes, we have anger, but we don't let it control our actions instead of let rage control them. Darkseid is used by letting our anger get the better of us, a quick rush of power, but long-term suffering. That too. No, back. And we're about to see another major and we're about to get some other long-term decisions here in a little bit.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke, and how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Alenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
It's a dangerous situation. Keep your eyes open and be ready for anything.
You bet, Commander.
Of
course, we gotta have a speech.
And what is at stake? I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
All right. Egress, hold the door.
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Will do, Curie. Joel, oh, the hold the door jokes. Rest in peace, Hodor. He led a simple life, and he held the door.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Lieutenant Alenko with AE Gore team. Manovai, Deato team. Move. Time to get some attention.
Fire is coordinated on Monovite team. We can't reach the Geth turrets. They're out of range.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I can fix that. Good thing I brought Rex. Holding the door, people. Remember, it can save a continent. Yes, it can. Alright. Alright. I apologize for that there's no music playing, people. Oh, there it goes.
Something scrambled it.
There it is.
You've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Man of Eye.
Thank God I invested. Thank God I invested some points into that. Whoa!
They're calling SAT strikes. J.Edo, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
Oh shoot! Krogan, Krogan! I guess I already got it. Good. There we go. Now that I'm listening to this music through my headphones, this is actually pretty good.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Making that progress. And I'm pretty sure there's other things I can do around here to help them out. Pretty sure. Anyway. Up there. Actually, yeah, we might finish this up tonight.
Air threat has not materialized. We may be getting some help from Shadow.
Joel says, dang, this game is quick. Well, it is. Well, if you do all the other side quests, it can be pretty quick. I should also say it's a lot easier to breeze through this game as opposed to others. When you get to 2, you're going to be required to do a lot more stuff in order to guarantee that, you know, things go decently. Because if you don't, well... we still have Novaria, and then we still have to find the Conduit, and then we have to do the final boss. So there is still that. So I'd say we got about 2-3 hours, maybe 4 hours.
Hold the line, man.
Roughly.
Hold the line.
Got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Wait, who did I just shoot? Oh. I'm sure you are, Rux. Oh, crap, better not.
Someone out there?
Give a little ground, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Well, you're not a Geth, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. Fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
There's nothing left of them.
No, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Open the doors. Give them a chance to outrun the blast.
Are you sure? We should at least stay near.
Let them out. They won't hurt us.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, never mind. They're not going to shoot, kill me. That's good. If they got a chance to outrun the blast, might as well. Such a pitiable state. Yeah, no kidding, Vigriff.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, man. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, man. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I said anything to get out and get some payback. It's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They've piped it in for days now.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know? I need to get out. Let me out.
Set him free. You could help us.
Yes, sir. You'll find I am very good at following orders. I should be. I hear them over and over. Why are they repeated when they're so simple? Simple!
Racking up them Paragon points. Oh, there it is.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Sarah?
Help me out, y'all.
Stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species.
Naturally. Oh, I gotta do all... Fuck. Alright, double time. Yeah, I figured there wasn't anything good in that.
Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms.
Oh, okay, access. Okay, good. Glitches, I swear. Okay, so I don't have to go through. So, okay, so I'm not gonna have to Kingdom Hearts 1 this again. Great, that's really good. Alright, I am saving, so I don't have to go through all that again.
Is someone out there?
Give a little ground, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Oh, you're not a Gath. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infantry.
Transmission wasn't clear.
I see. He knew about the... I watched good people reduced to mindless hut.
I'm opening your...
Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
There's nothing left of it.
No, this is no way to treat.
Open the doors.
Are you sure?
Let them out.
Yes,
Thank the Lord for X. I think it's time. I'm just gonna put in the shotgun.
What do you want? Who are you? Alliance, right? That's not too much to ask, is it?
Something's not right.
I need the... Damn simple!
That must be where the other ship. That must be where the other team is. Saving, so I don't have to repeat all of that again.
Saren. No, stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species. You will not destroy the work we have started.
Take out those hostiles!
All right. Oh boy, we're getting to the point. At least I have the cipher.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Who are you?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him, and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I'd expected. But I
Tends to be that way, doesn't it?
This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
You enjoyed that, Commander.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that. And here we go. Yep, here we are.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
Gee, what gave that away?
Existence so far beyond your own.
You cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you.
Joel's like rude.
Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Understatement, yes.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Joel says a bit like the battle. Oh yeah, keep the Reapers in mind, Joel, because we're going to be dealing with them quite a bit. Or Cybermen. Yeah, we're going to be dealing with the Reapers quite a bit.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console's been disabled.
Jesus, this dude got to take notes from dark side. Yeah, no kidding.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
This is great dollar time chance of mutants in a tank. Huh. I love that. Your words are as empty as your future. That's a great... But he is, yeah. I always love that conversation, Sovereign. Oh, I can't wait till we get to 2 until we are the harbinger of your perfection. I cannot wait to hear that so many times. Yeah, just help a girl out. Well, thank you.
The Geth are turning from your position, Commando. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off.
Peterson, just on 1 PM. Noted. Thank you, Joel. Oh, that's right. By the way, yes, Vigor, if I did get the message you sent me, I have not had a chance to read it because literally I have not been at home all day. I took a 2-hour drive to Richmond, which is the capital of Virginia. I went there just on a little day trip. Oh, no, I said, oh, okay, sorry. I got confused. Now that was an amazing smack, Rex. That's what I like to see. I cannot wait to hear all the Harbinger quotes. Freaking Krogans! It's also, I think it's and I walked right into that. Clearly. Whoa.
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
Save 69, you know it, people.
That's it. We need to clear the gate and set those charges.
Oh, ow, ow.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
Joel says, I have enough ammo where John will change the store's biology so he can be pregnant. Oh, Lord, Joel, okay.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Don't worry, Rick is the father. Oh, I imagine so, Joel. I figured. Unfortunately, the internet has rendered me pretty just... I don't even know what I was going to say.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
I sent shit to Busty these days, yeah. Same here.
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative. It's too hot. You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
Charles Vantelli, I got you. If someone can get me, that'd be nice.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What are you doing, Chief?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm sorry, Caden. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
Everyone's F's in the chat for Caden, because he's about to die here in a couple seconds. Again, another part of lasting consequences. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I got bronze, right. I think we might just get through Nuke Area tonight, so we'll probably have to do the final part will probably be tomorrow, so this will probably be a 4-parter.
Commander, you need to set the nuke and get out. We can't hold! Left flank! Suppressing fire! Suppressing!
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms.
I mentioned I realized
the
something called
Protheans tried to fight,
did not deserve
and they were
huge,
utterly
huge
destroyed.
Of course we didn't, Joel. When did
Trillions
we ever
dead.
deserve
But what if they
John?
had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of
If you're a fool, Sarah.
dangers.
Exactly, Vigriff.
I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're like every other poor bastard in this place. A tool Sovereign can use, then cast aside.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the Conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the Conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Oh wait, did that actually work? Delirious Saren, exactly, Vigriff. Oh, that was a nice hook. And like that, we lost one of the squad. And before people... Actually, I'll talk about that in a sec.
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
It wasn't your call, Williams. I had to choose. I chose you.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the Conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The Conduit is on Ilos!
I've never heard that name before.
I am not surprised. Ilos is in a region of space accessible only through the Mu Relay, but the Mu Relay was lost thousands of years ago. Nobody knows where it is.
If nobody's ever been there, how did you recognize Ilos from my visions?
I recognized some of the landmarks from the photos and vids I'd seen during my research. I know of Ilos. I just do not know where it is.
How do you lose a mass relay?
Its original coordinates would place it deep inside the Terminus systems. Unfortunately, a star in one of those nearby systems went nova roughly 4,000 years ago. The shockwave sent the relay trillions of kilometers off course. Then the dust and the radiation from the exploding star engulfed that entire region in a dense nebula cloud. Finding any object in space is difficult. Finding the Mu relay inside a nebula cloud is virtually impossible. It would take decades.
Are you saying it's hopeless?
I am afraid so. Unless you somehow find the coordinates for the Mu relay, then it would be possible to... Oh... I am sorry. The joining is... exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council.
So I don't know if we'll make it to Ilos tonight, but we'll definitely get through Novaria.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermeer was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports, the ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
I could disconnect, but I'm not going to.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it to Ilos tonight. Because once we hit Ilos, that's pretty much the final, that's essentially the final part of the game. Now time to deal with our favorite thing of all, more corporate bullshit. Even in space, capitalism sucks. What's worse about space is that capitalism is ever expanding. Now we get to Andromeda, we'll talk about that even more in depth there.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on
If I don't get modern day
confirmation cannot be established or
forever and over and over. Well, there's the issue with that, Joel. They do.
I think I'll take my next leave here.
We just don't have the technology to get us there yet, and people don't want to dump the money to chase the dream for something that could go horribly wrong. People looking after their own self-interest is why imperialism, space imperialism, has yet to really take off. But once the technology gets there, then we'll have to deal with that. So be careful what you wish for. Trust me, we will probably get there one day. Because trust me, Joel, they do. They just don't want to. They just don't want to throw endless resources away until well, they could just wait for the technology just to come.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Also, it's more likely that tech will come sooner when the rich people realize they have to leave planet since it's dying. Yeah, eventually. Then we'll end up like the movie Elysium. Good movie, by the way, if no one's ever seen it. Good Matt Damon flick. I think it's a Neil Blomkamp. Yeah, it's a Neil Blomkamp movie.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
I don't think so, lady.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
Yeah, no, highly.
Son will meet you upstairs.
Also, please don't
Behave
cross me, because
yourself.
the moment you do, you're probably gonna get shot.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job.
Of
One
course.
of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And sorry.
Oh, crap,
matriarch
that's right.
passed
I need to
through
take
3 days
Liara
ago.
with me.
Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. Tassoni along. She knows her mother better than any of us.
Good point. Can I switch up? Oh, really? Have to go all the way back? Ugh. Thankfully, in 2, you get the point to actually recall people without going to the Normandy, which is a nice added touch. Finally use Liara for once.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer.
Alright, let's do that again.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior at. Atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright. Now that we have Liara.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development.
That sounds like
Safety
propaganda.
And to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Sounds like a chipper dude.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a
vagabonds.
Human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen.
Again, dick.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only... You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Talk to Ulrich Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar.
Working as a waitress at a cocktail bar. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
I will say, corporate greed aside, this is a beautiful area. Okay, yeah, I think it's this way. That's music.
Excuse me.
In a moment you shall not get.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Ulrich Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Ananias closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Ananias's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Ananias's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present. Back again. What can this old Turian
I've been
do?
thinking over your
Indeed?
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well
That
as...
sounds like a fair trade.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware
I'll
of it.
focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Oh yeah, trust me, man. I feel ya. Blood is incredibly difficult to get out, especially out of carpets. Alright, so, okay, just gonna go that way. Good to know. Find his office. I'm pretty sure you get to it from here. Oh, yep, here we go. Does anyone like Ace Ventura
Anshan
films? I've actually never
Security.
seen
This
the Ace
office is
Ventura
sealed.
films, actually.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
I really should rectify
Keen,
that, though.
are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Smart people. They're funny Jim Carrey knows. I'm aware. Their reputation, I may not have seen them, but I do know their reputation. Thank you, Liara. I didn't see the sound film, but I wanted to. Yeah, I technically could still see it, but I'm like, I don't need to see it. But I might go see it out of curiosity. I hear the movie's decent though, which is really good to hear actually. Glad to hear it didn't suck completely. That was actually just decent. I imagine most people say that it'll be the best video game movie, which, again, isn't saying too much, but... Yeah, maybe I'll play through the Assassin's Creed series at some point. Vigor said heard it was good. Same here, Vigriff. I've heard the similar tales.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Oh, that's ironic given too, but we'll get there.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
That's the person who literally got shot. Disappointing. Just go in, shoot some people up, and then you're good. All bark, no bite. No kidding, Vigriff.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Indeed, you can indeed work with a smartass. There are worse things to work with, after all. Especially in the corporate world. Good thing. Yeah, if I were doing the Renegade playthrough, I'd be on the Citadel punching that reporter right now. Yes, you can do that. You can punch a reporter in all 3 Mass Effect games. Same reporter, too. Khaleesi Abed-Sin Al-Jalani, I think is her name. Yeah, no.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
I remember there were...
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor or favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Pay me!
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Got internal affairs up in here.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
There's another big thing on Novaria that we're going to do that will affect the future games, especially 3. And that is we'll be dealing with the Arachni. Joel says BRB. Alright, Joel.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending.
I feel
While you were working on
hard.
Keen, I
Very
got
much.
you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
They're waiting for that beer. Alright, let's head out into Novaria and head out to find Benezia. Figure says upgrade barrier next time. Oh, I will. Trust me. Walked the wrong way. Alright, time to save and time to keep moving forward.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Naturally, Gath. Garrus. I wonder what gave that away. Whoa.
did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly.
Yeah, no shit.
I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
God, I wish you could run outside of battle. Chill, drive in your area in a freaking blizzard. Hype train has no brakes. At this point, armatures don't mean much to me. Ah! Alright, there we go. When in doubt, just run over some Geth and you're fine. There we are. cannot wait till I get to 2 and I don't have to deal with the... Oh, shit. Okay, we're fine. And I don't have to deal with the Mako anymore. Alright, here we go.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great...
Alright.
deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
There are people in as much as they want to keep others out.
And time to deal with the Arachni. And Geth. Oh, I got an achievement. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Animals, wind, this place is in bad shape.
Yep, here come the Arachni.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
They look like alien Goma. What is that, Vigriff? Oh, it's not a monster. Usually arachnid-like. Oh yeah, Joel's here. Oh boy. All right. I need to start up the power. I need to get the power up. Question is, how do I do that? Oh, is that it? There we go.
Critical startup error.
No, damn it.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
With emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, I got the landline.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency...
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Trust me, Hero, I'm already on it.
Required.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about it. Hey, Joel's back. Welcome back, Joel.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart
Mira,
required.
I'm already on it. Alright, repairs are back, and now to get the hell out of here. I think that was a wild goose chase of me trying to figure out what the hell to do. Yeah, Shaolin aliens coming out of the vents. What? Guess of course.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed. It appears that...
Liara and Garrus, y'all worry too much. Sometimes you just need a good gun. That's all you need. Immediate apologies if I get lost here, because I have been known to do so.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Finally can save again.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
There we go. Finally, I didn't run around like a maniac for once. That's why you listen to dialogue, folks.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I'm sorry, but this will not work.
Bigger if they think.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Ouch. Alright, we're setting off that purge.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
And now I've got to run. We got him, y'all. Now to deal with Benezia.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Benezia. Open fire!
Sucker punch like that. That was amazing. Okay, people are dead. A shame Caden died. He was a good sport. Oh, thank you, Vigor, for bringing that up. So, there is plenty of debate as to whether you let Ashley or Caden live, and I want to say that both of them past one get a little well, let's just say they're not particularly the nicest people after one. It's essentially pick your poison afterwards.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
Deanna Troy?
What could I say, Mother? That
Voice
you're
actress
insane,
figures?
evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Jolsa. I don't know. Someone fact check that for me. Ow. Let me heal, damn it. Apparently it is. Wonder if any D Space 9 actors are in it. Probably.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Trust me, we know.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought
Also,
I was
you've got
strong
two-
enough to
you've got 2 and
resist.
3 to see other
Instead,
Deep
I
Space
became
Nine
a
actors.
willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the Mu relay. He believes it will lead him to Ilos and the Conduit.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations, Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please. There isn't much time. I transmitted the coordinates to Saren before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die. I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I'm not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No, right. They always said there would be a...
For a major decision that will definitely affect 3. Joel, not Diana Trio. Troy. Diana, Troy, Troy. Yeah.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us. or return our people to the silence of memory.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Recognize like peace, I'm out. Alright. Let's get out of here. Begriff said, who is it then? What do you mean, Begriff? Oh, no, no, Begriff, it is Diana Troy. That's what Joel's saying. No, Joel was joking. He meant that in sarcasm. He meant that in response to Benezia
We need dying. to hurry, Commander. My Benezia said she transmitted the Mu relay's coordinates to Saren. He may have already gone through.
We can't follow him. That relay's inside the terminus systems. They're not fond of Alliance ships over there. Or Spectres.
The Conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I plan to be waiting when he gets there.
Saren probably has his whole fleet in orbit around Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You need to alert the Council. They will assemble a fleet to accompany you. It is our only hope.
Crew dismissed. Joker, alert the Council. Tell them everything.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, people. That's gonna do it for me for tonight. And I think tomorrow will definitely be it. Tomorrow will be the last part, and we'll finish up with Mass Effect 1, and maybe even tomorrow we'll start with 2. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks, Joel and Vigriff, for joining, and to anyone who watches. So, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. So, until next time, let the colors of your voice sing throughout the cosmos. Good night, everybody.